Handicrafts vlog number 8. I took out the weekly vlog part of my vlogs because I was pretty much failing at doing them weekly. I'm just too busy, and I always want to make sure that I have some kind of content to show you. So for the last 10 days or so since I did my last vlog, maybe it's been 2 weeks, I actually didn't get a lot of bag sewing done. I've been waiting for some hardware, which I have received the hardware, so I can finally do Selena's bag and Carol's bag, which will be awesome. I got the hardware for the Harriet bag that I already have cut out, which I'm going to be doing for my next YouTube tutorial at special request. I think it was from Grace. Sorry if I got your name wrong. I think it was Grace. So that's coming up next on my channel, is that tutorial. I'm very excited to do it. I just posted a tutorial for the Violetta Bag by Shamballa Bag Patterns, one of my favorite pattern designers for handbags. She just does really easy patterns. Well, they're not easy patterns, but the way they're written, they're just very easy to follow. I know there's not too many tutorials out there, video tutorials out there for her bags, and she was so kind to let me do her tutorials for her. So I'm going to slowly work my way through my Shamballa library of patterns and get those patterns released. I'm planning on doing the Solange, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I'm going to do a really cool Halloween inspired bag with that one. I have some Henry Alexander kind of pin-up zombie fabric, and I want to use for that, and I found some deep green vinyl, which I'm going to use for that as well. So I'm excited about that one. That one may be for sale once I'm done. I don't know. I kind of love the fabric, so it might be my Halloween bag. So that one's a Shamballa pattern coming up. I'm going to do a Pandora one. That should be coming up in the next couple months as well. And I'm just going to work my way down. I've done many of her bags already, so they aren't all new. The bag I just did, where is it? It's called the Violetta Bag. It was a early release. Well, what Shamballa Bags does is they have these packs that they release. I don't know if it's quarterly or what have you, but this one was part of the spring pack, the spring alpha pack. So it released a couple patterns together where you get them at a discount price, and the Violetta pattern was one of them. And then it goes for official release to the general public in, I think, at the end of July. So keep an eye on her website for that. And this is, as you haven't seen the tutorial, this is the bag that I made for myself. I'm not one that usually carries a bag that's super colorful, but I got this cork. I'd shown it off in previous videos before. I got this cork at Emmeline Bags, and I just loved it. And then I found this fabric at Funky Monkey, which looks like spilled paint, so I thought it was like paint splatter and spilled paint. Anyways, it's perfect for, I mean, the Pride Parade and everything is coming up in August, so this is perfect for that. And it was my first time sewing an actual bag with cork, and I must say it's holding up well. I even had this bag out in the rain when I was in Vancouver on the weekend, and it held up well. So I'll show you. I have it all full of my stuff right now. I didn't empty the bag. You can see I also used the rainbow hardware on it. This is a pocket here, right there. And then on the inside, you can see it's a recessed zipper, and I got my rainbow zipper on there as well. And then, I don't really know how to show you the inside of my bag, but I just continued the rainbow as the lining type thing. Anyways, it just has one zipper pocket on the inside, but love this pattern. I'm hopeful other people will order them so I can make more. I am going to start offering the cork substitute for the vinyl or the faux leather. It does add $50+ onto the price of the bag, mainly because it's more than double the price of the vinyl that I get in. So, but it's definitely worth it. I'm going to make myself a matching diamond clutch wallet to go with this too. But look at how pretty that is. So again, my hardware is from Emmeline Bags. I have a lot of people asking me about where I get my metal tags from, and I actually ordered them off of Alibaba. I think that's how you say it. If anybody wants to know who I got that from on Alibaba, just send me a message and I will look it up. I forget. I think his name's Henry, but I can't remember. Henry Wong, maybe. But I can double check that for you if you want to know exactly which store I used on there to get it. It was like $70 US, so it's a little bit pricey just to get the mold or the dye that they need to do, but they keep that on file. You only have to spend that once. And then I got 100 tags of each color. So I got antique brass, the iridescent rainbow, rose gold, gold, nickel, and the gunmetal. So I got 600 tags, and they also have the washers for the back. And I think it came to 465 Canadian to get all that. I got those over a year ago, and I'm still going strong with them. So yeah, they weren't, you have to order 100 minimum of each kind. So I just got all the colors. So that's, a lot of people have been sending me messages asking about those tags. So I thought I'd share it because I wish we could get them in Canada, but I have not found a supplier yet. So if you have a supplier in Canada that isn't outrageously priced that makes those tags, please let me know, because I'd love to keep everything in Canada if I could, but hey, it's not always possible. So really, that was the only make I had for this time, besides the 65 masks I have already made for family. So here I got even another pile cut out. I have about 35 more to go. Yeah, it's the last couple weeks as I've been waiting for my materials to come in. I've been massively mask making for my loved ones because I want everybody to stay safe. Both sides of my family and my husband's family are, they're large. So I'm making them for my cousins and my parents and myself and my husband's siblings and my best friends. Like I shouldn't say that. I have some friends that I see often that I consider my family. So they got some too. So I've been keeping busy doing that. I'm hopeful to get through these last 30 or so. And then I don't think I'm making any more. I made myself 5 as well, but just done with the mask making. If anybody needs masks, one of my best friends, Christy, owns Unicorn Wishes, and she's actually doing the fashion masks. And you can order them with matching scrunchies. So, I mean, who doesn't want a scrunchie and a mask that match? So if you want her information, you can look her up on Facebook. It's Unicorn Wishes. And I believe she's $10 for a mask, $10 Canadian for a mask. I'm not sure what her deal is for matching scrunchies, but I have sent a few people her way, and she's amazing, and her fabrics are super cute, and I just love that they coordinate. So if you want her information, or if you can't find her on Facebook, send me a message and I will send you her information. Besides that, what else have I been up to? I will admit, around Wednesday, Thursday last week, I was feeling a little under the weather. Not sick under the weather, just kind of blue and just wishing life was back to normal. I'm sure we're all experiencing that right now. I lost my sojo for a couple of days, which doesn't happen too much because sewing is usually my escape from everything. But I went on a little bit of an adventure. Well, no, it wasn't really an adventure. I went with my parents. You guys probably all saw the picture on my Facebook page of the selfie I took of the 3 of us, and we decided that we were going to drive down to Vancouver. We were socially distanced from everything, don't worry, to visit my brother and sister-in-law since we hadn't seen them since Christmas. They've been working out of their homes. They've been social distance everything, and we included them into our pod, and we're allowed to have 6 people in our pod. So even though this will probably be the only time I'll be able to see them, probably till the summer if they come into town, they took up 2 spots in my pod because I really needed to see my brother and sister. I mean, I love them. They spoiled us rotten down in Vancouver. We got to ride on the sea bus. Amazingly, there was no crowds in the area that they live in, so it was no problem to stay social distance from everybody. They live right next door to our park, so we went and hung out there and right by False Creek, and we watched the water and that kind of thing. Went over to Granville Island, and we chose out some crab and had an amazing crab dinner that night. I must say the highlight of my trip, and I'm actually going to show you, I'm going to insert the video that I took here. It was really weird because last week I had been watching a bunch of YouTube tutorials and stuff that comes up on my feed there, and it was 10 things you must see in Vancouver. And I haven't been to Vancouver. Well, I guess I went last September, but it was only to drop my son off at the airport and come back. So I don't think that even counts, but actually been to Vancouver in 2 years, maybe. So I was kind of watching these places, and there was this one where it said under the Granville Island Bridge, there's a huge chandelier that they light up at 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. I've been down that area. I've never seen it. And my brother's just moved into a new place that's right there. And from the view of his window, you can see that chandelier. So I did take a video, and I'm actually going to insert it in somewhere around here-ish, just to show you the video I took from his window. So you'll have to ignore the talking and stuff in the background. But I'm just like, why? I'm sure there's a story behind it, and it's really amazing to see, but it's just so incredibly odd. And we had just been going for a walk, and we walked under the bridge. I'm like, oh my God, there's that chandelier that I just saw in that YouTube tutorial. And I'm just like, I don't know.
Okay, so this is me attempting voiceover. This is the view I had for the weekend from my brother's front room. That is False Creek, and that is Granville Island. It was rainy. There's thunder and lightning. It was beautiful. Love it. And then here is that chandelier under the Granville Island Bridge I was telling you about. It was huge and bizarre, and I don't know the story of it. If you do, message me. And this is what it does at 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock. It lowers down, lights up, and it spins. This is a view from my brother's front room window as well. Craziness. And of course, this is me with my parents. Just had to share it because I love this picture so much. It's my mom, Patty, my dad, Kip, and me, myself there. What a great weekend.
So yeah, we spent 2 nights there. And it was really nice. We just hung out and talked and visited, and my brother has a 3D printer, so we 3D printed some stuff. We attempted to make me a bobbin holder for my industrial bobbins. It failed, so he is going to, it's a challenge now. He's going to figure out how to do that. So I'm excited about that. Besides that, as I said, I'm going to be doing a YouTube tutorial on the Harriet Vintage Bag by Swoon. This bag is really cool because it starts out as this shape. I know I'm just showing you from the pattern. And then it has these zippers along the side that opens up and makes it a wider bag, so you can have like a contrasting fabric there. So again, this was a requested tutorial. Swoon has given me permission to do it. So I have that fabric already all cut out here and ready to go. I just need to find the time to shoot that tutorial, and then hopefully sometime next week I'll get it edited and I will get it up. I'm hoping everybody's enjoying those tutorials. They've been a lot of fun for me to make. I'm meeting new people. If you haven't already, well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I have grown quite a bit. 4 weeks ago, I only had 20 subscribers. Now, last I looked, I was up to 259, and I'm really hoping to be to 1,000. Then I can do these vlogs live. I can take questions. Could talk to you guys almost face to face, but not. It would be really cool to do that. And then I may be able to do some live tutorials as well. So please, please, please help me get to 1,000 so I can do that. What else? That's pretty much it. Yeah, so that's all that's in the agenda are those 2 things. Still waiting on fabric for Mary and Mandy. Coming from Spoonflower. The shipping tracking says it should arrive by the 9th, but today is the 9th and my mail came and it's not here, but I'm hopeful by the end of this week so I can get started on those this weekend and into next week, so they'll go. And then I have Tracy's Davina bag as well, which I just picked up her fabric from Vancouver because my brother had picked it up from a fabric shop down there before the COVID hit. So I got 3 bags and a wallet, besides these ones that I have here, but that are left to go. And then that's it. And then it's on to making tutorials and my vlogs. I have started going down my wait list of bags. As I know from Spoonflower, where the majority of you guys want to get your fabric from, because they're running Skeleton Crew right now. Rather than taking 6 to 8 weeks to get your fabric, it's taking up to 2 to 3 months. So I said I ordered Mandy's and Mary's fabric, I want to say end of March, beginning of April. It was right when the whole quarantine and all that stuff had started and everybody shut down. So yeah, so that's how long it's been. It's been like 2.5 months. So what I've done is I've opened up my wait list. I've already called the majority of the people on it, and I've ordered their spoon flour so I can start making bags as of, hopefully it'll be here mid-August to the end of August. So for those that I have taken orders for already, I am completely booked to Christmas, which is awesome. I still have 7 more people to contact on my whitelist. I will be booking you into the new year. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to, even if you're wanting them for Christmas. Unfortunately, there's only one of me and I can only go so fast, but if I end up getting ahead of the game, you may get your bags early too. You never mind, or you could get them late depending on how my deliveries are coming in. That's really the hardest thing right now, is getting the stuff in a timely manner. Unfortunately, my Canadian companies I order fabric from, yes, you can look through there, but they're always out of stock of everything. So this is why I had to close the wait list. So I go onto the mailing list to say, let me know when the fabric's in stock if you've chosen one, and then they mail it, and then I go on there and try to ninja all that fabric that I possibly can. So yeah, place your order still. You will eventually get your bag, and if you want to be added onto that wait list again, you can. I've only had one person that didn't order from who I've called so far, but they did go to the back of the wait list. So if I contact you and you're not quite ready to get a bag, just say, put me on the back of the wait list and call me that way. So you still are in order of being contacted to see if you still want. There's no pressure to be on the wait list, no pressure to buy a bag at all. It just guarantees that you will have the next available spot if you want it. And so yeah, so I am super excited about that. I'm excited that I have orders coming in. I'm excited I'm working with my lovely clients again. I have missed you guys. Most of you are my repeat customers, so we've formed a relationship, and I really truly appreciate and love that. And it makes me really appreciate that my bags are going to a good home, almost like they're an animal. But I mean, I love every single bag that I make. I put a lot of myself into them. So yeah, so that's it. That's all that I have planned. I'm excited to show you what I do make next week. My Sojo is back. I'm going strong again tomorrow. Splitting my days between my administration job that I have and then my sewing job. So between the two, I'm working about 6 days a week, 12-hour days, which are long days. But that's okay. I said after this, I don't have any more bag orders until mid-August. So I'm still going to continue those hours, and I'm going to get YouTube tutorials out to my fellow bag makers, and hopefully I can be a help to you, as many amazing bag makers who do tutorials on YouTube helps me. I got a shout out to a few. There's Sarah Lawson from Sew Sweetness. There's Lauren Mormino from Sew Whatever. Yeah, just those are actually my 2 favorites. I love you. I love them so much. Lauren is amazing. I've learned so much from her. So check out her channel if you haven't already. But please do like and subscribe my channel. Yeah, besides that, I think that's about it. I went and got my hair done today. Look, I have no roots. I have beautiful color. It was very weird having to wear a mask the whole time, but it just felt good to be able to get that done. And tomorrow evening I have a spa appointment, so I've treated myself. Actually, I haven't. My boys bought me a massage, so they're open, and again, I'm gonna have to wear a mask. They'll be wearing a mask, but it's gonna be nice for some pampering. So yeah, so that's what I have planned for this week. Work, get this stuff done. Next week, probably on Wednesday or Thursday, will be delivery day for those bags that I have here. I'll probably be coming on and doing another vlog once they're done, because I want to show you what my makes are. So as there's 2 weeks between this one, there will probably be less than a week between this one and the next one. All right, so here it is, the much requested studio tour for Beans Bag Studio. You're going to see anybody can do a sewing business out of their basement. I'm in the second half of the basement. We have a den and a rec room on the other side. That door right there is my bathroom. We're not going to go in there because it's a disaster. It's only mine. It's the girls' bathroom. Boys' bathroom is upstairs. Anyway, so when you first come down the stairs, you walk in here, and this is where I take the majority of my pictures. There's me in the thing. Hi, everybody. So I take a lot of my pictures here, or if the weather's nice, I may go outside. This is also the area where the dogs have their supper. So, then when you turn around, my husband just set up this cutting area for me, which has made my life so much easier. This is brand new as of last week.
He's going to put up some shelves to hold the interfacing and my rulers and everything for me, so I'm very excited about that. So this is just like the hallway of the laundry room, but hey, it works. So when you walk over here, you'll see my ironing board, my Aliso iron, best iron ever, especially if you're a quilter. Over here you have this big, huge roll of white stuff here. That is the by Annie Soft and Stable that I use in all my bags. I prefer this over Decaville Light because I like a more lofty bag, but I buy these rolls in bulk. This is like a $400 Canadian, in Canadian funds type of roll. This is my specialty vinyls here. These are the ones that aren't the ones that I get from my supplier. These are ones that I pick up randomly when I'm out and about shopping, when I want different vinyls. Like this one is amazing. I've sold a couple of Reese's. This one's dirty. My dad found this at the airport, but I'm going to clean it up and it's going to make some nice bags. So yeah, and then you get my studio. First we have here's our Benny, who says, "Hi Mom, why don't you come to work?" He's my 13-year-old old man. He's half blind and he's deaf, but he always comes to work for me in the morning, or with me. And then this is my studio. As you can see, it is not a big space. So you can run a whole business in a small space. It's fine. When you come in, here's my other fur baby. There's Coco. Hey Coco. Hey baby. Oh, that's good. Okay. Now we'll just get her out. So on the back of the door, I have all my zipper by the yard. I just have it in a shoe case. Up here, my friend Christy made me this lovely bag to hang my personal bags on. So all these are my personal bags. And then I have, this is how I store all my bag hardware. These baskets here, these are all orders that have been placed. As fabric comes in, for each order, I put them in the corresponding order, and then I put the hardware in. There's my knit fabrics for garment sewing. Here's Mr. Benny's bed. He likes to sleep on that batting there. Up here, I have my grandma's vintage Singer machine. I believe it's from 1881. I'm not sure, but something like that. And then this is all my bag quilting cotton that I have for making bags. Most of this is leftovers from bags that I have made, so I'm going to be doing some tester bags to use up some of this stuff. I got more vinyls down there. It looks messy, but I tell you, it is organized chaos. Over here, here's a picture of me and my hubby. This is my heat press. It is amazing. It's a 15 by 15. I got it off Amazon. I think it was $259 Canadian. I don't know how I lived without this before. It is amazing, and it adheres my interfacing so well to my fabrics. Over here, this is a dual workspace. As I've said before, I do have outside of the home job, and I'm working from home right now, but I do admin for another company. So this is where I do that work. I usually have my Mac Pro down here, and that's where I do all my video editing. Not very good at the video editing yet, but hey, I'm doing my best. So I do a lot of my office work from down here, a lot of my Beans Bag admin work from down here, and that's that space there. In the corner there, those are all my patterns, my regular thread, my industrial thread, my amazing gaming chair that I got for my birthday. Here's my Titan, which I've named Tiffany. I love her. She's an amazing machine. And then over here I have my vintage Singer, which I picked up last year. She works. She just needs I still need to play and learn with her. You can see all these masks here. These are masks family that I have made that I still need to deliver. Here's my Juki 2010Q, my Elna 860, which I use for the majority of my garment sewing, and then my Treasure serger, which I got off the Facebook Marketplace for $50, and it works perfectly. And finally, I have this little rolly trolley that is showing the projects I'm working on right now. Right here is Selena's Necessary Clutch Wallet that I'm working on. She got that amazing vinyl. So these are what I'll have done probably tomorrow. I got 3 orders there that will be going out soon. And then below is just mainly more masks that I have to make for family. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and then I do have a TV as well. And my sewing clock. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I said I don't have a big space, but it's dual purpose space and it works great.
Anyways, thank you everybody that was interested in seeing my sewing room. I apologize that it's such a mess, but this is what it is. And here's my machine. I know everybody asks. Titan TN 1541S. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Again, like this if you like it, just so other people will get more visibility of it. And please do subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. Hit the little bell there, and then you'll get notifications when I do post things. Let me know if there's any tutorials you want to see. Anyways, I am going to call it quits for now. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Again, this is vlog number, I think it's vlog number 8. I never remember. Everybody have a great rest of your week. And stay safe, stay healthy, social distance, all that stuff that we're supposed to be doing right now. And I will talk to you and see you soon. See you later, everybody. Bye.